Ash Mufareh did a webinar yesterday, and he said something that really resonated with me. And what he said was game on. And it's something that I've thought about on passive for a very, very long time, but Ash Mufareh articulated it. Now, Ash Mufareh, in this last Zoom, this last webinar that he did, he has given us a roadmap forward, what OnPassive is going to be doing, how they're going to be doing it, and the time frame involved with unrolling OnPassive to the world, the global launch. Whether you're in OnPassive or not is really irrelevant. If you're not in OnPassive, you're going to miss something that I believe only comes around once in a lifetime. If you're not in OnPassive, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that, because OnPassive, it's done. It's a done deal. The things that are going to be happening, not in the next months or years to come, but in the next days, they're going to happen. You can't stop them. I can't stop them. OnPassive is this massive corporation that has been put together by Ash Mufareh and his team. It's a done deal. It is happening now. It is game on. And as I think about that term, game on, obviously I think about athletics and how they use that phrase in different sports, whether it's a game changer or game on, whatever it is. But when I think about something like a game changer, which OnPassive is, I think about an individual that comes into whatever sport they're in, whether it's soccer, whether it's golf, whether it's tennis, whatever the game is. And they actually come in and the game is changed. It is revolutionized because of this individual and what they do. And a good example of that is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is a well-known name throughout the world. And as he started to come into the golf scene, he was talked about a lot. People knew who he was, they knew his talents, but they didn't know what he was going to do as he came in and started competing. Well, we all know as Tiger came in, he was a game changer. He changed everything. It was game on when he was in any tournament. And it was fun to watch and watch his career and how it unfolded. And he did tremendous things. This is OnPassive. OnPassive, you know, when we first came into OnPassive, myself, Marty, and Dan, they're my partners. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. As we first came into OnPassive, we believed in the vision, but what we were introducing people to was a hope and a dream. Now that dissipated very, very quickly as we learned what Ash Mufareh was doing, what his tech team in Hyderabad was doing, and as we learned more about Ash, got to know Ash, all of that changed, and it changed very, very quickly. It wasn't a hope and a dream. We knew this was going to happen. We are at that point where OnPassive, it's a done deal. It is game on, and OnPassive is in the process of launching to the world now. Again, it doesn't matter if you're in OnPassive. It doesn't matter if you're not in OnPassive. If you're in OnPassive and you're a founding member, you will participate with OnPassive and you will get all the benefits of OnPassive, and they are massive. If you're not in OnPassive, if you're one of those naysayers that are out there and just don't believe this is going to happen, that's okay too, because in a very, very short period of time, you're going to be using the products of OnPassive and we're going to benefit from it. So it doesn't matter whether you're in or out. If you're not in, obviously I recommend you come in, pay the $97, become a founder, and then start learning about OnPassive. It's going to change your whole life. But as we look at the webinar yesterday that Ash was on and talked about the roadmap forward for OnPassive, and I can't talk about a lot of the things he talked about, guys. It's proprietary. It was for the founding members. But all of this is going to be unrolling now, okay? I'm not talking about weeks or months. It's unrolling now. Ash Mufareh is doing something today. I know what he's doing. The founding members know what he's doing. Something Friday is going to be happening. It's happening now. Friday there will be another webinar. Ash is going to go over some things in OnPassive that we've been waiting for quite a while. Unbelievable, unbelievable things, because this particular time and place is the start of the global launch to OnPassive. Okay, the global launch of OnPassive, months away. No. Things are happening now. They are happening every day right now in OnPassive. And for the preceding future, things will be happening on a daily basis. Unpassive is in that place that many of us have been waiting for, looking for. It's here. It's a done deal. Not only are the products of Unpassive going to be rolled out to those individuals that are in Unpassive right now, not only are they going to be rolled out, not only are we going to be able to use them, but for those individuals that have been saying, listen, I can't come into Unpassive, I can't do anything on Unpassive till I see the products, okay? That's over. The products you will see tomorrow, okay? These are real products you can come in, you can use them, you can play with them, you can do whatever you want with them. They're not going to be launched to the world yet. That happens in a little bit. But we're going to be able to come in, play with the products. So the products are there. If you're one of those individuals that's been waiting for the products, you don't have to wait any longer. Tomorrow, Friday, the 26th of November, 2021, it happens, okay? So, if you're one of those individuals, you no longer have that excuse. You can come in, look at the products, and then get busy because you're going to want to. Because you're going to see the magnitude of Unpassive, what it's going to be doing in the global launch to the world online ecosystem, what it's going to be doing in our lives. You're going to be able to see all of that. Okay? That's number one. Number two, and again, there was much, much more than this in the webinar Ash did. If you're a founding member, go in the back office, you'll be able to watch the whole webinar. It was a 4-hour webinar, okay? And I know a lot of people, we all have lives. Some people don't have time to spend 4 hours online to listen to everything that was said in that webinar. But if you can, it's worthwhile going back and watching it. But this is a quick synopsis. Things are happening now. You need to plug in now. The other thing I want to talk about was money, okay? I've had people in Unpassive, and they're telling me, listen, we just want to wait. We want to see the products. We want to see the money start flowing. Okay? Money starts flowing very, very soon. Again, I'm not talking weeks, months, years. Very, very soon. It's another one of those milestones that Unpassive is crossing. And they have to do this. And they have to do it in the period between now and the global launch of Unpassive. Very, very short window. Just to check everything, check the vendors, check the merchants, check all that stuff. That's going to happen. Money will start flowing. Okay? You know, people that are in Unpassive and are waiting for things to happen, you're running out of excuses. And it doesn't matter to Unpassive because Unpassive, they're already there. It is already a done deal. They will launch to the world as a unicorn company, and they will have a value, day one, of $4.6 billion. Do you think this company has any value? Absolutely. And if you're not doing what you need to do right now, you need to start. And really, this video is to get people engaged. You have to be engaged now. There are so many things happening right now, day by day by day by day. This is not weeks, it's day by day. You have to be engaged. This is your business. If you're a founding member, we have a Zoom tomorrow. You need to be on that if you can. Now, I understand people have lives, but if you can't be on, make sure you're in touch. Make sure you're in contact with someone that's going to be there that can walk you through the things that are going to be happening tomorrow. This is tomorrow, guys, okay? And there are going to be things like this happening every day now, things that we need to know as founding members of Unpassive, those individuals that are participating with Unpassive and those individuals that want to build wealth through Unpassive. You have to be engaged. You have to know what's happening. There are things you're going to have to do. Yes, Unpassive is 100% automated. That's a done deal. It's 100% automated. But it is your business. There are still things you have to do so that Unpassive can go to work for you. And one of those things is plugging in and getting to the next Zoom or having someone that's going to be there that can explain to you what Ash is going to be talking about. Now, I might be able to come out and talk about tomorrow's Zoom on an open forum. I don't know yet. I haven't talked to Ash or Marty. I will be talking to them in the next 12 hours just to see what I can say and what I can't say. If Ash tells me, yeah, go forward, you can tell everybody what we're doing and what's happening behind the scene, because this is just for founders right now. And you can go ahead and put it on an open forum. If he tells me I can't, I will come on and talk about the things that I can't talk about. Now, if you're a founding member, there's no reason for you to miss any of this because you can go into your back office. It will all be there. There'll be a recording of yesterday's Zoom. There'll be a recording of tomorrow's Zoom in there. and you'll be able to go in and stay updated on what you need to know, okay? So if you're an individual that is working, you can't get on at the time the Zoom is on, and it's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we understand that. That's okay. There will be a way for you to stay up to date on what you need to do and how to do it. Again, none of this stuff is hard, guys. None of it is hard, but you have to do it. There are a few things you have to do. If you're not a founder today, if you're an individual that's been out there, you've been exploring OnPassive, but you're not sure, your time is just about up. Bottom line, it's up. We don't need anybody else to come into OnPassive as a founding member. Okay, we don't need it. You don't need to do that. We don't need it. But if you want to come in and benefit as a founding member of OnPassive, and there are massive benefits to becoming a founder in OnPassive, go on down below. There will be a video down below there. Look at the video. I go over everything head to tail that's in OnPassive. You're going to understand what OnPassive is going to be doing for all of us. You're not going to understand the magnitude of OnPassive. You have to be in for a little while to really understand what's going on today. And Ash talked about the numbers yesterday. And when Ash talks about the number, I always look beyond it, because Ash will only take it so far. And by the way, he broke a calculator online. His calculator wouldn't go as far as where OnPassive is going to be the first day we do the global launch to OnPassive. It was fun. He had to go find another calculator to keep calculating. But as we look at the numbers of OnPassive, as I've said, I always look beyond it. What's going to be coming after that initial burst of excitement online. Where we're going, where OnPassive is going to be, and what it's going to do for the founding members of OnPassive, it's really almost hard to believe, but it's true. And when we talk about OnPassive and where they're going to be, game on is an understatement. It really is. Game changer, all those acronyms that people use for sports and you can apply to business, all of them apply to OnPassive. And OnPassive is going to surpass all of them. The webinar yesterday, every time Ash comes on now, because he's sharing new stuff with us, he just knocks it out of the park. There's so much to take in and so much to understand and how it's going to affect our lives. I know the founding members that were there, and there were about 17,000 of them yesterday. The ones that were there, their head is just spinning, literally just spinning, because things are happening so quickly now. So that's a quick synopsis of what Ash shared with us, what I could share with you. This thing is massive, guys. If you're not a founder, go on down below, watch the video down there. Again, I go over OnPassive head to tail. Come into OnPassive as a founder. The benefits are extraordinary. And the benefits of the founding membership, it has so much value, and you have such a short window to come in as a founding member of OnPassive. This position is going to end very, very quickly. And I don't know if it's going to be a matter of a day or two or a week or so, but it's not going to be much longer. So come on in, continue to explore OnPassive. Watch the video down below if you haven't watched it before. Come on in, pay the $97, lock your position in OnPassive in the company and the pay structure. Pay structure, very important. And from there, your life is going to change. And I just flat out know that. OnPassive today, it is a reality. Things are happening daily. If you're not a founder, come in, become a founder today, and then be on the Zoom tomorrow. You do not want to miss that Zoom. It is what Ash is unveiling to the founding members. It's massive, guys. It's absolutely massive. So become a founder, get on the Zoom tomorrow. If you don't make it tomorrow and you make it within the next week or so, you're going to be able to get caught up and learn everything. If you're an individual who's waiting for product, waiting for money to start changing hands, you don't have to wait any longer. Tomorrow, products come out. Boom. You can get in there. You can look at them. You can play with them. This is a really, really big deal. And the money changing hands, you're going to start seeing that too. So this is OnPassive. Ash Mufareh did a great job yesterday. This is all I can share with you today. I will have another video either Friday or Saturday to give you an update on what happens on tomorrow's Zoom. Don't miss this, guys. This is so phenomenal. And OnPassive, they're not only a game changer, they're that Tiger Woods that came in and changed everything. And that's what OnPassive is doing today. Yeah, it's really, really fun to watch. Everybody's excited. Come on in, become a founding member, and be there tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go on down below, click the button, hit the bell on the right, and you'll get notifications as I do more videos. And you naysayers out there that have been just trying to bust this up every day, you're going to be so surprised and so shocked and so disappointed that you didn't come in and become a founding member of OnPassive. But that's okay. The rest of us were in a great place, and those minds will be changed. They will see what's happening, and as that happens, eventually they'll come around and go, yeah, OnPassive, it's a real deal. It's changing lives. Ethical, clean, honest. That's what Ash Mufareh and his team in Hyderabad are doing. That's what we're doing as founders, and from there, we're going to change you, we're going to change communities, and we're going to make a difference in the world. So that's it for today, guys. Just a quick update. OnPassive, it's here, not going anywhere, and it's going to have such longevity. Absolutely love it. And from there, we're just going to see everybody at the top. Get ready. Your life's about to change. Bye.